Such a great gal, Kirsten Manley-Kazmira. She and her partner, Tricia DeMatta, in a little trouble here as we pick it up. 14-7, make it 15-7. That looked like a missed serve by Caroline Fusset, but it worked.
I think that was just well placed. I think Kirsten second-guessed herself, and that ball was in. You can tell kind of there's starting a frustration between Kirsten and Tricia.
Well, Caroline Fusset uses the float serve and serves to Kirsten Manley-Kazmira. See what she does. Decent set, a little bit behind her head. Bumped up nicely by Guylaine Dumont. Some nice backpedaling and a great little cut shot, showing that she's got the power and the touch when necessary.
When Guylaine goes up, you expect her to pound a ball every time. And she sold the swing there, and that was a sweet little cutty shot.
They are in control, definitely, and Caroline Fusset will continue to serve. And there's a timeout on the court here.
That was a smart timeout taken. You do not want the other team to get on a run. You need something to change momentum.
Yeah, not going well here for DeMatta and Manley-Kazmira. Now Tricia DeMatta tries to go over on two even to shake things up, but that doesn't work. Now we'll see what... she tries to go on two again, but Guylaine Dumont is picking those up back there, probably because of the big block. Oh, speaking of big blocks, how often do you see that? Guylaine Dumont shut down at the net by Tricia DeMatta. Wow.
That was almost, I want to say, lucky, because Tricia was trying that second ball twice in a row, and Guylaine was swinging on that one.
8 serving 16 now as Kirsten Manley-Kazmira back to serve, and once again trying hard to serve away from Guylaine Dumont, and they serve out, lose a point, 17-8.
I think Kirsten's pulling out that jump serve to change momentum, get something aggressive going, and nothing seems to be working for them.
Yeah. And now Guylaine Dumont going just to the floaty serve and catches the corner there, make it 18-8. Everything going right for Dumont Fusset, and not much right now for DeMatta Manley-Kazmira.
There's the body language by Kirst. She is frustrated.
She gets the hand on the hip there, you know she's not happy. Yeah. Back to the floaty serve, and they go for Tricia DeMatta. You know what? That is an uncharacteristically bad set by Kirsten. Set her partner behind her head, didn't she?
Yeah, she is, Brendan, and Tricia seemed kind of awkward there. If I was Caroline, I would have peeled on that. She was too far off the net, yet she got a lucky break and shut her down.
Make it 19-8 now, and Guylaine Dumont will continue serving from that back corner. A little trouble on the pass by Kirsten Manley-Kazmira, and she pokes it again, and this time Guylaine Dumont will get a chance to swing. What happened there?
That was a net call that they called on Caroline. She tried to get the ball off the net, and I think her shoulder rubbed there.
Yeah, she was trying to bump set and rubbed it. Nice call by the linesman. That'll give the point to Tricia DeMatta and Kirsten Manley-Kazmira, and Tricia will come back to serve.
That's a lucky break. There's some game left.
Well, we'll see. Serve Caroline Fusset, and on the pokey, Guylaine Dumont is picked up, and Tricia DeMatta once again set behind her head. Probably not the approach she wanted. Dug by Dumont Fusset, and DeMatta will try once again. Did she hit the corner that time? Yes, she did. Make it 19-10. Good shooting by Tricia DeMatta.
That was a great roll shot. And once again, Tricia set her finally really tightly on the net.
So still 19-10. Guylaine Dumont once again receiving the serve that wasn't intended for her. Great rip and a great dig by DeMatta. Not many people dig Guylaine Dumont. And this time Caroline Fusset gets to swing, and she swings for the corner and hits the corner nicely.
Guylaine unleashed on a hit on there. That was a great up by Tricia. Unfortunately, she couldn't keep it on her side of the court, but that was one tit for tat. Caroline put a great ball in the back corner.
That puts them to game point now, 20-10. There's a little indecision over whose turn it is to serve. It is Caroline Fusset's turn to serve, and she will serve for the game here as we are in the first game of the gold medal final for women. Wasaga. Caroline Fusset serving, Tricia DeMatta swinging, blocked at the net by Guylaine Dumont. What a way to end things. 21-10 the score for Dumont Fusset in the first game. Well, you know what? A bit of a clinic going on at center court here. Brendan Connor and Sasha Cole back as we start up game number 2, and it's a wide serve by Kirsten Manley-Kazmira. They were given a lesson or two in that first game, Sasha. 21-10 they fell to Dumont Fusset.
But Kirsten thought she should go for it again, which I agree. It's just so tough to serve Caroline, such a small amount of court.
Yeah, because Guylaine Dumont is cheating over and taking a lot of these serves. Now, there's a good poke shot off the block. Kirsten Manley-Kazmira showing her poise there, rolling it off the hands of Caroline Fusset to tie things at 1-1.
We're back to that tool time, which you need to tool a tall blocker. Use something of them just to wipe it off their hands and out.
Tricia has an interesting approach in her jump serve. She starts off and to the side and then sort of curls around and throws the jump floaty in there. It's very effective. I know you've faced it in this tournament.
Yeah, I have, and it's far more effective even in the wind.
Well, this time they do get the serve to Caroline Fissé, which they've been wanting to do all day. And here's some good play at the net. Good ball control, and Guylaine Dumont's going to get to swing again, and she swings for point and puts it down. Wow, Guylaine Dumont's a great hitter. She's simply the best player Canada's ever had in women's volleyball. Guylaine Dumont had a great career as an indoor player for Canada and in the pro ranks in Europe. On the beach, her power and intensity won her numerous Canadian titles and a 5th at the Olympics last year. She retired briefly, but now she's back.
You know, I said, why not? You know, like this is a great lifestyle. Like I can do it at my age. I love to play still. I have fun on the court. And this summer, I'm doing only 5 international events. I'm playing with the young players, and I'm more in the role of coaching.
Yes, life has changed for Guylaine. She's married and is mother to a 5-year-old daughter. She's mentoring her young partner, Caroline Fissé, a former star at Laval University in Quebec City.
It's such a great experience for me to have her asking me to play with her and getting her experience and everything that's going on with this. I don't feel pressure because she's relaxed and she's giving me such good chances to play with her, and no, it's just a pleasure to be able to play with such a great athlete.
Guylaine Dumont's performance in Athens in 2004 was remarkable. She distinguished herself and she represented Canada wonderfully, and likely fueled some fire in the young women players in Quebec who are coming up.
There's a bunch of new players that I think have been inspired by the Olympics, and so I think the future looks bright for me, you know, not for me, but for the volleyball in Canada.
All the tools are still there as this marvelous athlete heads toward the age of 40, and Canadian beach volleyball fans are fortunate to be able to see her play. There are still few people who can put away a ball like the great Guylaine Dumont. And what a pleasure it's been to see her putting balls away all weekend and in this final as well. Let's see if Tricia D'Amato can put this ball away. And she tries to roll over Guylaine's block. It goes long. And that's another point for the team of Dumont-Fissé as they close in on the gold medal here, 17-8.
She is just trying to keep the ball in the court at this point. They're trying to make so few errors, and yet they have just bad luck.
Well, it's bad luck, but also they're being highly controlled by Fissé's block and by Guylaine Dumont's fine work, you know, pounding the ball and picking up stuff behind Fissé. That serve goes long, make it 17-9, but you know what? I think this is a foregone conclusion, Sasha. We can pretty much pencil in the gold for Dumont-Fissé because Manley Casimir and D'Amato are off their game.
Totally off their game. This is not a good game for them at all. Oh,
Caroline Fissé banging it off the block there and scoring a point. Tricia D'Amato not able to close her out there. She was up with her, but not able to close her out. So make it 18. 3 points away from the match now, and Guylaine Dumont back with that standing topspin serve.
I think they're just second-guessing everything they do. Oh.
Even trouble on the pass there, and that's an illegal. She's called for bad hands there. Again, uncharacteristic for Kirsten Manley Casimir, who's got beautiful hands. Make it 19-9. And we are just moments away from the gold medal being decided here. It's to 21. This time they get her low, and trouble on the pass, and Tricia D'Amato rolls it out of the reach of Guylaine Dumont. So they do get to play a little longer. That'll make it 19-10. And there'll be a side change here as Dumont-Fissé very much in control. What is the key here? What could they have done differently? They tried hard to serve it away from Guylaine Dumont, couldn't do that.
The ball control for Trish and Kirsten just isn't there right now. I think they're really double guessing everything they're doing. They're trying so hard to not make mistakes, and then you just end up making more mistakes. It's just really tough.
And these are people who normally play with a lot of poise because they've won 2 national championships and won them right here. There, Guylaine Dumont actually making lemonade out of a lemon there. That was not a great set, but she poked it into the open corner. 20-10. We're at match point now for Dumont-Fissé, and Caroline Fissé will be back to serve it for the gold medal.
Guylaine has such a high reach as well. She was able to just top over Tricia's block there.
She's been doing it all defensively, running around behind Caroline, picking up stuff, pounding away. And there it is. A short serve fools Kirsten Manley Casimir, and it is over. Dumont-Fissé win it here at Wasaga. Okay, time now for the shot of the day. This is where we go back over the videotape and try to find you a critical point of the game, a turning point, a key play. But you know what? This wasn't exactly a key play. This is just kind of the way it went for D'Amato and Manley Casimir all day, trying to deal with Guylaine Dumont. Let's have another look, Sasha.
First off, there's classic Guylaine. She's taking 3/4 of the court, and then she is pounding the ball down.
So the women's final here at center court is over rather quickly. D'Amato, Manley Casimir, not much of a battle. They didn't put up much of a fight against Dumont-Fils. Were you surprised?
I actually was surprised. They couldn't get themselves into a rhythm, it seemed like. They were trying so desperately hard to serve Carolyn. Costly points.
Served out on the side a couple of times trying to serve the younger player over there, but I thought that younger player played rather well. I mean, you knew that Guylaine Dumont was going to play wonderfully, and she hit some balls here that really roused the crowd, but Caroline Fissé had a pretty good game at the net.
She actually, her blocking, great. She's a huge block up there, but her defense, very good as well. Good transition with Guylaine. She hit some smart balls too.
Guylaine Dumont, Caroline Fissé, your champions here at center court over Manley Casimir and D'Amato. That's the story from here at center court. Tara, let's send it back to you.
Thank you, Brendan. Well, that's it for us today here. Incredible thrills on the courts with the women's finals this week, but join us next week in Wasaga Beach for the men's finals. And now, I'm going to go get a tan, perfect my serve, because remember, anytime is playtime. I'm Tara Hewitt.